Okay, welcome back to another session of Creating Art Over 70, the Playas Gato Maya painting. I think this session I'm going to work a little bit on the background to get the composition in here, work on some of the waves, and maybe get this laid out in this section here. So that's it. Let's get started. Yeah, this session I'm gonna do a little standing as I record, so I hope I don't get my big head in the video too much and you're able to see what I'm doing relatively well. But anyway, I'm gonna do my best and let's see what we get. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna stop here for a second. I gotta sit back and take a break and think about this for a second because um, I was working on this and I had to get in closer, so I wasn't recording that portion of it because I needed to get in close and tight, and so I was getting in here to get in some of the the watercolor, the base color here for the ocean scene portion of the painting, and not paying attention and working too fast and trying to not take your time. I made a little mistake here with respect to. Oh, I had my head all in that. I made a mistake here with respect to PG's. Alright, so I gotta go back and fix that because I had that set. So now I gotta fix it because I made that little mistake. So, case in point, just take your time, be patient, don't try to rush through it, get things done. So, I'll see you in a little bit. Gonna take a break, kick back for a minute, then I'll be right back. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna stop here for a second. I gotta sit back and take a break and think about this for a second because um, I was working on this and I had to get in closer, so I wasn't recording that portion of it because I needed to get in close and tight, and so I was getting in here to get in some of the the watercolor, the base color here for the ocean scene portion of the painting, and not paying attention and working too fast and trying to not take your time. I made a little mistake here with respect to. Oh, I had my head all in that. I made a mistake here with respect to PG's. Alright, so I gotta go back and fix that because I had that set. So now I gotta fix it because I made that little mistake. So, case in point, just take your time, be patient, don't try to rush through it, get things done. So, I'll see you in a little bit. Gonna take a break, kick back for a minute, then I'll be right back. Alrighty, real quick, I just had to come back in and correct some of the problem I had with the eye on Pliers here. So I had to come back in and I tightened it up. I got in close, so I didn't. So I did. I stopped the recording because I really got in close on top of it because I didn't want a lot of the other colors, the darker colors, to bleed into the painting. And so I was doing a lot of erasing with the little knead eraser, this little flimsy thing, like looks like that. Kind of squeeze it up. It's kind of like sticky, and I could actually pull pastel off of the knead eraser. It's called. I could pull the pastel off of the paper without really taking a whole lot of it. And so I wanted to get some of the darker blues that I had accidentally brushed across it. And see that's the thing about soft pastels. They work incredibly well, but I really need to focus a little bit more with respect to which plane I'm putting down, which edge of the pastel I was putting down. So even though I was using what I thought was one edge, another edge further down the stick was rubbing across the face, which caused me to have that wash out of the whole right side of the face with the blue color. And so it took me a little bit, minute to get that corrected. And so I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna continue on working in the ocean waves into the background in this session. Okay, welcome back. Creating Art Over 70, Sign Rufus. Continuing on with the Playas Gato Maya piece here. I had to break away and I kind of did some stuff offline and I didn't record it because I needed to get very, very close. And so I was in close trying to correct my own mistake, because if you remember, I kind of went a little bit too fast with the soft pastel and kind of blued out the right side of PG's face, and so I had to go in and get the eye back and the cheek back and a little bit of the mouth here back into place. And so that's where we are now. So I'm going to continue on working to the background, trying to bring in, tighten up a bit more detail in the ocean and the wave effect. So let's get started.
Artlist's AI voiceover feature allows you to
Hey, what's up, guys? I found this beer left over from some campers.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Okay, I think I'm gonna stop this session here. Did quite a bit. Let me shut the background. Let's go. I worked on quite a bit of the background ocean. I got a lot of the detail in. Actually, I like it, and I think it's far enough away where it's not distracting from Playas Gato and Maya. So it does look like background, so I think I like it. So I don't think I need to work it any harder than that. We'll see as I progress in the detail of more detail and more of Maya and a little bit more of Playas. And also when I bring in the florals, I'm still toying with that in my mind. I'm trying to wrap my mind around the how, the actual how. It's like I see it in my head, but I don't really see it in the piece yet. I'm trying to see it in the piece because what I'm looking at is the different values that I would have to cross with specific colors, even though maybe some of the shrubbery part of the floral arrangement would be a darker color, like the greens. Get this green a little darker maybe, and then come up with greens, and then start to build out the floral arrangement. And I was thinking about some of the lighter purples because that's in the schema of the mask that we're using, and so yeah, so that's what I'm thinking about. So while I'm away, I'm gonna really think about that quite a bit. I'm gonna look at it and try to see where I am, where I want to go with it, and go from there in the next session. But until then, that's it for creating art over 70. Signed, Rufus. Painting with a passion. See you in the next session. Thank you.